Herbo.
What's popping?
Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks
I'm
for having
so
me.
excited for all of the success. Congratulations.
So
Lil Herb is finally here.
Finally, yes.
Let's go. How do you feel right now? It's officially out.
I feel great, man. I put a lot into this project, and it's just amazing to see how everybody's responding to something that I worked so hard on. So
yeah,
I'm super grateful for sure. Like just the energy around it, the input that everybody's getting, the input that I'm getting from my peers. Most importantly, just how this has been received, and I'm super grateful, man. We #1 right now on hip hop. #3 all genres.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
I feel like this is a long time coming.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Like, and you could correct me, if I'm wrong, but I feel like we have been waiting 15 years at least at this point. You have been doing
this
your
moment,
thing.
for sure.
And we have been watching you, right? There's been different moments where watching, seeing, okay, what's going to come out? What's Herbo on?
Yeah.
Peaks and valleys.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like this paid off.
Yeah, no, I agree. And
right?
That's why, I just speak to, everybody who's listening and everybody who want to do this or just do anything on a high level. You just got to stick with it and just keep going. Like, through everything I ever been through, I never gave up. I never stopped rapping. I never stopped going to the studio. I never stopped believing in myself. You know what I'm saying? And finally, it's really all in God's timing. You just gotta put everything, that you have towards your craft for real. And I feel like how you saying, I had so many conversations with so many people and so many artists, and just saying bro, you really deserve this. You know what I'm saying? And they always felt like I was gonna have this moment, and I felt like it too. But it's you never know when it's gonna come, so you just gotta keep on chopping at it for real.
You gotta keep going. Were there moments you wanted to quit making music?
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I feel like I wanted to quit making music only because of personal things that's going on in my life. I never lost my love or passion for being an artist or for rapping. You know what I'm saying? It's that's the most important thing, is when you going through personal things and things that you feel like are overpowering your love that you have for something, not just music. You could be an athlete, an actor, or whatever. Right. You know what I'm saying? You could really have a regular 9 to 5 and feel like you want to give up, but you just can't because, I pray a lot. I'm a real, firm believer that everything is really in God's timing, for real. So it's even when I wanted to quit, I never did. Though.
That's right.
I never stopped at all, you know what I'm saying? And everybody had those moments where you feel like you want to give up or you want to, you know what I'm saying, take a step back from it. It's okay to take a step back and just look yourself in the mirror and figure out what's going wrong or what you did wrong. Me, I'm a man, so it's I hold myself accountable for everything that's going on in my life. Right. You feel me? I think if I'm ever in a tough situation, I look at it what did I do or who did I give control or something to make, you know what I'm saying, things go left for me.
That's right.
And then when I figure that part out, it's all right, it's cool to take a step back and, cross your T's and dot your I's and then just, go hard and go full-fledged. I've done that multiple times, though.
I was going to ask, is there something that comes to mind that you're yep, that falls on me?
Yeah, definitely.
And I take responsibility for that. What was that?
Really just having full control of my career.
Oh.
Yeah, having control of my career where as to I can put this music out or drop this or, you know what I'm saying, and business things, things that go had to do with my business. And I ain't really gonna dive in deep into it, but when it came to certain looks I was getting and money that I was making and stuff like that, you got to figure out and analyze all right, what decisions or what led me up to this point, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that really bothered me the most, was the whole 2023 and 2024 kind of leading into 2024, but the whole 2023 especially, that's when I took the furthest step back from music and just tried to get my business in order, and I didn't drop and do certain things, you know what I'm saying? But it's I only did that because I was behind the scenes planning and strategizing. You know what I'm saying? I had to do a lot with my deal, my circumstances that I was in as an artist. And
yeah, I saw you mentioned you wanted to be independent.
Yeah, I am independent now. This was my last project.
Yeah. We're really celebrating.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
How excited are you?
I'm super excited. And it's been a long time coming,
Man.
100% independent. Like I don't have like a production company that I owe obligations to. I don't have a major that I owe obligations to. Like it's all on me now, and I'm grateful for this moment.
And you're not scared because somebody hears that and they're like, "Wait, you're not scared?" Because that's a lot of a big responsibility.
Yeah, it is, and it's just like really like I'm a critical thinker. It just got a lot to do with decision making, and I got to credit a lot to my team and the people that I have around me because they put a lot into my success, and that's the main important thing. Like if you got a team, you got people that's willing to wake up every day and ride for you, and that you have to go hard. I can't give up because I got people that's behind the scenes, up all day, up all night, on the phone for me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's gonna help me win even in the future. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I know for a fact I could be independent for 5 years without nothing. 5 more years, 10 more years. It's just really up to me. And I ain't afraid to make those tough decisions at all.
I feel like it's just starting for you.
For sure.
Is
that's
that
crazy.
Weird? Like,
I feel like that.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, no, it's not weird
like
at all.
It's bigger than just a new chapter.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like we're going to get to see you at your full capacity.
No, for sure. And it's so crazy because, like, I do music and I think about, like, the people that don't know me. Like I've been doing it for so long, but it's still a lot of people out here that's never heard my music, and I'm trying to gain those new fans every day.
Yeah. Oh, you're on the way. In your song Went Legit, you talk about at 18, you had 7 figures. Yeah. Okay. How? Wait, how did you navigate money like that? And I feel like you probably made more money then than like in music world, right?
Nah, it happened fast for me, for real. Like I was like, when I started to make money, it started like coming in. I started touring early. Like when I was like 16, 17 years old, I started touring. Sheesh. I had like, and it was so crazy. Even at that time, when I like became a millionaire so early, I never got $1 million at one time. Like I just made a lot of money and knew how to like stack it and navigate and make certain moves.
That's a win. That's big.
For sure.
I would have blown through it.
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, I did a couple times. I definitely blew through it, but I was always able, like, it's so crazy and it's a blessing. Like I never, even when I like spent all my money, like I done been a millionaire and got down to less than 100,000 before. But I never had to like downgrade my lifestyle though. Like I was always able to take care of my mom. I made my mom retire when I was 16 years old.
Wow.
I bought my mom a mansion when I was 19 years old, and I ain't never have to like make my mama move out of her mansion, or I ain't never have to leave my condo and go to an apartment. I had my own crib when I was like 18 years old.
Have you thought of becoming a financial advisor or anything?
For anybody?
Yeah, like, for all of us. Like, right, Katrina? We could probably get G Herbo to help you with your finances because this is crazy.
I mean, I don't know everything, but I know a lot. For sure. Like, I know a lot, definitely.
Wow. Okay. That is... I'm
appreciate
happy for
it.
you, man.
For sure. I appreciate it.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Did you know when you were making Went Legit was going to be as successful as it is? And congratulations, it went gold.
Thank you.
Right? And it just keeps on climbing.
Yeah,
it's doing its things.
Yeah.
I really can't stress how happy I am that this song did what it was supposed to do for you.
You know what it is, though? Like, New York just got a different kind of energy. Like, I did the song in New York, and I just got off the phone with Southside. Like, that's my big brother. Him and Smack produced the record. We was all in the studio just vibing, having fun. And, like, I mean, I'm not going to credit him all the way for the record because I had to get on there and rap, but he made me, like, go in the studio and do this. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I was just really having fun for real with the record. Like, I didn't think that it was going to be this big because, honestly, I put the record out for free. I got my own app, and I put the song out just on my app. I never put it on DSPs or anything like that because, like I said, the whole 2023, I was just trying to figure out, like, what my next step was going to be. And I felt like, I'm not going to say I got cold because people always, supported me and listened to my music. But when you go a long time without, like, feeding the algorithm, like, at a high level, and everybody's attention span is so short, people drop music so much and so frequent at a high level, it's like, it's okay for people to be on this and not, listening to old music and stuff like that. So for me, when I was in that, like, era and mind state of just trying to figure out what my next move was going to be, Went Legit and a couple other projects I put out for free on my app just to, like, for my fans and the people who supported me to go listen to it and get the feedback that I was going to get from the streets. I was really just trying to feed the streets and the people who waiting, like, I heard what's the next thing, and then see how they was going to react to it. So I put that project out and Went Legit was on it. Like not even I could say a project, but it was just like a body of songs. I was just doing all samples like on some Jacket for Beats and putting it out on my app to see how it was going, you know what I'm saying, catch up. I mean, or catch, or like just how the world was gonna react to it. You feel what I'm saying? And it didn't get on Apple Music, and a lot of people didn't hear it till like March, something like that. Like I put it out in December though.
Yeah. Wow. Well, not to toot our own horn here, but we here at Hot 97 got on it early.
Okay. I appreciate it.
I
mean, y'all get on everything early though. Y'all get on everything early. That's what y'all do.
Hey, it's important, but it sounded right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thank
now
you.
the sample in it, we've heard this being sampled before. It was on Kanye's
Drive Slow. Yeah.
Now, is this a Chicago thing? Is that what made you want to sample,
For
or
sure.
was this on your own?
I mean, Ye and Southside got their own relationship anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Sizzle used to call himself the Trap Ye, stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? And of course, he knowing I'm from Chicago. Of course, like that's one of my best friends. I've been knowing Southside since I was 16 years old. I'm 30 now, so like that's my real brother. And he do stuff with intention for sure. Like he sampled it and played it, and he didn't Southside never sends me beats ever. Like.
Oh.
The whole time I've been knowing him, he never send beats to my phone. He just wait till we get in the studio and then play it. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard it, of course, and I try not to run up on. I do a lot of samples. I sample a lot of artists, but I never really try to run up on Ye beats just because I'm from Chicago and it's so classic and monumental to me that I don't really want to touch it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah, and you never know how it's gonna turn out.
Yeah,
You're like,
sure.
I don't want to be the person that
they
messes
be like,
this
don't
classic.
touch this song. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do it.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be great.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
I want to talk about your next song, Whatever You Want, with Jeremiah. It's a Chicago thing,
Yeah,
right?
no, for sure. That's my brother. So it's I always with me, of course I got fans all over the world and stuff like that, but every project I do certain things that's just I know it's gonna be big for Chicago. I sample footwork, juke beats and stuff like that, house music, you know what I'm saying? House music is super big in Chicago. And I do certain things just because I know Chicago gonna feel it for real. So me collabing with Jeremiah doing something dry, slow samples, stuff like that, sampling old Twister, old Do or Die. I do that intentionally knowing that Chicago gonna appreciate it.
Yeah. So you know why I think that's the almost like the secret sauce behind your success. I think you're clear in who you are, sharing your art with, and whoever else joins, great. But I think you're clear.
Definitely.
You are, super serving your fans.
Yeah, no, I'm a strategic guy. I think about stuff steps ahead and how it's gonna transfer over to Chicago, transfer over to the world and stuff like that. Even when I do music, I think about how I'm gonna perform this song. It's certain songs that I perform only in Chicago that I won't perform in other places because I know Chicago understand and they're gonna appreciate it more.
Which song? Tell us an example of a song that when you perform in Chicago and it's only in Chicago that you'll do it because just the reaction's different.
Song like Hood Cycle, At the Light. High Speed is one of those songs that I have to perform in Chicago. I perform in other places too, but when I perform it in Chicago, the guys feel it, women feel it. They never even probably been on high speeds before, but just they get it.
They like
real.
it. Yeah, they like it. I like the video for Whatever You Want. I love seeing you and Taina together.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you feel
Appreciate
there's a lot of pressure because so many people, including myself, we like seeing you both together? And then when you guys have to go through hard times, every relationship, you're
Absolutely.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
We have to deal with a million eyes.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the toughest part about it, the pressure, really being in a relationship that's public.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's when you love each other publicly, you gotta go through trials and tribulations publicly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta deal with the opinions and comments of other people and stuff like that. But we really just try to block all that noise out and just focus on what's in front of us, which is the love that we have for each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You guys, I believe, and I don't want to jinx anything, I'll knock on wood, I believe you guys have unlocked just the perfect balance.
Yeah, no,
right?
for sure. Definitely.
we're enjoying you guys, but we also believe what we see. And also like seeing, I know you had talked about it, but like with our very own Ebro, just talking about having a blended family. I don't know, man. I think you guys got it all figured out some way.
For sure. Like,
somehow.
we never like, you don't
That's a
have all the
blessing.
answers, but we just lead with love for real, for real. And like Taina, that's like, she's my woman, but she also like one of my closest friends, like my best friend. Like, she understands me. I could talk to her about anything, literally. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what got us this far, where it's like we could communicate. 'Cause she's a communicator, and she made me become a communicator. Like, I avoid confrontation.
I like how you said, she made me a communicator. Absolutely. But it's so funny. You communicate for a living, but in a relationship.
I try to avoid that confrontation.
If I were to ask her right now, what's your biggest pet peeve about G Herbo, what would she say? What do you do that annoys her? And she's like, would you stop?
I do a lot that annoy her, honestly, but I think it's like me having such a big heart, for real. Like, the stuff that I do for people. She like tell me to like be more selfish and not do
She's
this,
worried about you. She wants to protect you.
Yeah, that's what it is. And I feel like that's what irritates her the most, when it's like, me, I'm one of them guys that, like, I keep my word. If I say I'm going to do something, then I'm going to do it, you know? So it's like I might commit to a lot of things, and people might make me commit because they taking advantage of me and know I might say yes to it at that moment. She like, you don't have to do that. Like, why are you doing that? Are you getting paid for this? And like, that irritates her a lot because she want me to be home more.
But we can't blame her. Yeah. I mean, how has fatherhood changed your life? You have 3 kids, right? So how has fatherhood changed your life and your priorities?
Because I have to make the sacrifices that I wouldn't make if I wasn't a father. You know, it's like sacrificing my time and my career, for real. Not even sacrificing my career, it's mainly time, because being a father is more important than anything that I have going on. So it's like certain things I have to just like, all right, because I'm one of those people, like, I go hard. I'm a real workaholic. So it's like I would do something and not get sleep and get up the next day and do it. So it's like sometimes I got to like shut my brain off and be like, all right, I got to go be with my kids and go sacrifice and just go be home for a week and go fly to Atlanta to go pick your son up because he live in a whole other state. Like, sometimes I get on a flight by myself, no security, nothing, be in the airport and traveling for 10 hours just to go get my son and bring him home, where it's like he could enjoy being home with his brother and sister and stuff like that, you know, so vice versa. And that's like, I feel like that's my superpower, that no matter if being G Herbo and all the stuff that I do in the world looking at me this way, like, being a father and a good father on top of that is really what, like, that's one of my best attributes, for sure.
Oh my goodness, I love that. I know you had mentioned that before, like your priorities, and that's what you, all this hard work is for that, so you could be present and be there with your kids. Yeah. That's what matters the most.
That's what people really don't understand, is like, and I'm not trying to say it like, whereas I'm taking anything for granted, but it's like, I'm really doing this so I could sit back and chill for years. Like, I want to travel the world and be with my kids. I want to be at every graduation, every basketball, every football game, every ballet session, whatever it is my kids want to do. I got to be present. So it's like, I'm doing this to be able to do that full time, for real.
Oh yeah, and you're doing it. You're doing it, and you're doing it with as much grace as you possibly can. Because again, we see your life. Yeah. We know. Well, we don't know the ins and outs of everything, but you know, we see the ups and downs.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And I feel like you've done a pretty good job handling most things with grace.
Yeah, like, and that's why I'm like, I don't mind being an open book, for real. So like, I don't mind letting people in my life so they understand that I'm human just like you. Yes. You know, like, a lot of people look at artists and celebrities and athletes like we just some kind of like superior as anything, but we all, you know, and I look at everybody equally, for real. So it's like, I don't mind people getting an inside look at my life to just see the things that I go through and how I handle it to, you know, help them navigate through their journeys, because we all go through a lot of stuff and just trying to figure out how to just get through it day by day and be better today than we were yesterday. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my main focus, for real.
It's hard.
Yeah.
You know, and when you had talked to Ebro about working with Moneybagg Yo on the song Feet on Land and just talking about blended family, what's your advice for co-parenting? Best piece of advice. Again, we don't know the ins and outs, but
for sure.
For us, it seems like you guys have it all figured out.
Just putting, you know, the kid first, for real, and just and keeping a mutual respect, you know what I'm saying, for each other, no matter what, you know what I'm saying, and not letting you know, anything get in between that, for real, for real. So it's like, that's my advice for anybody trying to co-parent and figure it out, because it might not be good today, but it could be good tomorrow.
Could be
You know what I'm
great
saying?
tomorrow.
Yeah, it could be
That's
great
right.
tomorrow, for real, for real. So that's all you gotta do is just focus on that tomorrow.
Yep.
You know, be in the moment and focus on that tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Wake
great.
up and look yourself in the mirror and hold yourself accountable for things, and just figure out how to be present for the child in the best way. And then it's like, once you know, and that's the thing with parenting. You might not understand or like how things are going, but if you really like put everything into your child, like, that's the thing. Like, I'm a great father, Ari a great mother. Like, we really great parents. So that respect that we have for each other, just being good parents, is gonna always lead to
I love that.
positivity.
I love the support.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see you both co-parenting, and, you know, even seeing your son on stage, excitement. It's like, it feels like a family affair.
Nah, for sure.
And that's
it's crazy.
beautiful.
Like, I'm super grateful. It's a blessing, because like, it's normal to me, but that's not normal in a lot of
No, it's not. And you can't take that for granted.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
we love seeing it, and I believe so many people are thankful to show that side.
Yeah, no, for sure, definitely. And it's like, my son is like, that's one of my best friends, for real. Like, my kids, all three of them are like my real best friends, literally. Like, I just got off the phone with your son walking into this building, and I was telling him that his single, because he did the song, of course, we performed it together. Like, he gonna be able to drop it like next week. We cleared all the samples and stuff like that. So he's super
How excited is he?
He's super excited.
Is he
like,
losing his
he's
mind?
like, finally, he was happy, for real.
Do you, not that you want them to be in this industry, but of course, as parents, we have to support our kids.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
But do you have reservations? You've been in the game long enough.
Yeah,
you
no, for
know
sure. What comes with this.
You know what comes with it. Do you
absolutely.
have hesitations for him, all your kids?
So, like, the thing is, like, I definitely support him wanting to be an artist, but I had conversations with him and tell him, like, you still a kid, for real. So it's like, you know, and in this industry, when you become an artist, it make you grow up fast. You know,
Yes.
I started doing this when I was 16 years old. I was still a kid, but I had to grow up really, really fast. So with him, I tell him to, like, find other things you love as well, like play sports, you know what I'm saying, do all these things, and then you choose your path when you really know that I grew a passion for this, and this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really just became an artist because he looked up to me. I done had him in studios his whole life. So that's why he did a song, because he like, all right, my dad heard, I'm going to just try to do it.
I'm going to just do it. It's beautiful, though. You know, I love seeing that, but it's also, as, again, parents, we want to make sure our kids are doing what's best for them.
Yeah, definitely. For sure, for sure.
It's hard work. I got a toddler. I have one daughter, and I mean, it's hard work. Your mind is always on your kids. Like, you just want to make sure that they're good. You're always thinking about them.
And he one of those kids where, like, he can't really go everywhere, like, unless he with, like, probably, well, me or his mom. And
right.
He really,
of course.
he damn near needs security already at 7 years old.
My
like,
goodness.
When he with my mom, or, you know what I'm saying, with Ari mom, and they go to, like, the grocery store, people stopping them, like, oh, your son.
Oh, my
like,
gosh.
people asking for pictures and stuff already, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and he didn't really understand it at first, because it's been happening his entire life. So when he 4 years old, people stopping him, and he like, how do you know my name? You know what I'm saying? He like, it was confusing to him, and I had to, like, break it down, like, man, son, like, you're kind of a celebrity, but you're a regular kid. Like, he used to ask me, like, am I famous? I'm like, yeah, but nah, at the same time.
Yeah, but
you know
no.
what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, yeah, of course everybody know you because who your mom is, who I am, and you've been on the internet this entire time.
Right.
So they feel like you they nephew or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I had to break it down and help them understand, like, yeah, people, you know, like you, like, people love you, you know what I'm saying, and you're a kid, but you gotta, like, just, I taught them about, like, how to, like, be a people person and be polite, and, you know what I'm saying, come off and still, you know, be in tune with yourself and your emotions. You don't have to take those pictures. You can be like, no, I'm okay, thank you, you know what I'm saying, like, stuff like that, you feel what I'm saying, just be polite.
I love that. You got to teach them boundaries from now.
For sure.
Because you know what the world is going to do.
Yeah,
Just take,
yeah.
nonstop. What was the hardest song for you to make on the album?
The hardest song for me to make on the album
Whether it was
Fallen Soldiers, I would definitely say. It was a lot of emotion into it, and that was the only song on the album that it took me, like, longer than a session to do. It took me, like, a few weeks to finish that song. and just trying to put my emotions into it and trying to make it like a superior raps, like a top tier song. You know what I'm saying? And that definitely, it took me some time to like do that and do the second verse and the stuff that I was gonna talk about, because I wanted to pay homage to all the people that I lost, and that was a lot. It was hard for sure.
It's very emotional. Yeah. Did you cry during that?
Or did you? I didn't cry making the song, but I cried like listening to songs for sure on my album, like in the car and thinking about like my little brother, thinking about my dad and stuff like that, and all the emotions I put into it, and like I ain't gonna lie, I almost cried yesterday just because like I got to the finish line, like, you know what I'm saying? I put a lot into this project for real, but I didn't though. I held it together.
Oh man, you make me cry right now. Now, your father passed away while you're making this album, correct?
Yeah.
Whew. Is there a part or a song or something on the album that you really feel his spirit on? Did you take that with you into making an album, or did you try to disconnect?
Kind of a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Like for real. Like one of the songs that make me think about him is "Win Again." Like, and it just like me just trying to like stick with it for real. Like the substance and the what is it, like the basis of what that song is about, just, you know what I'm saying, sticking to the code, trying to win again, and just the sacrifices that I make to just keep on going every single day, And my dad, when I got older, like me and him became like best friends, you know what I'm saying? Like my dad would come pull up to studio sessions and come to shows and stuff like that, stuff that he never really did early on, because he was just like, supporting me just as a father. But then he started like, all right, man, I just want to be closer to you, because I'm older now. Like, it got to a point where me and my dad, we could drink together and talk and, you know what I'm saying, do all that kind of stuff. And me and my dad the same sign, we both Libras, so it's like we understand and get each other, you feel what I'm saying? And it's like my I think my 29th birthday was the last time I seen my pops, because I left and was traveling, and then his birthday was on the 16th, and he passed away on the 17th, the day after his birthday. So yeah, it was definitely tough, and just trying to like just navigate through life and not like get stuck into that grieving period that make you just like fall back and not want to do nothing. Because when my little brother passed away, I fell into like alcoholism like real bad, and just it was super duper depressed. And I think just me having a spiritual connection just with my father and just with God, and just feeling like, man, I just gotta keep going and connect and be closer to my family and my kids and the stuff that he would want to do. And remembering the conversations we had with just like, getting closer to my mom and getting closer to my little sister and stuff like that. I'm still working at it though, like still trying to just be present for everybody, because when he passed away, we lost so much,
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it was definitely tough, but I think just that added a fuel to my fire as well though.
Is there something that he taught you that you see yourself practicing with your own kids?
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's crazy that you saying that, because I like the same conversations that he had with me, I have with your son already. Like just being a leader, like for real. That's the thing. Like you gotta, like my dad was like firm when it came to just leadership and taking care of your household, you know what I'm saying? Taking care of your mom and being fearless. Like he always told me, like, never be afraid to chase your dreams, or never be afraid to stand up and speak for, you know what I'm saying, speak up, and and just be like the person that is gonna lean towards the things that make you uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the conversations that I have with my son already. Like my dad used to always tell me, like, just be a leader every single day, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you're doing, it's okay to say no. It's okay to walk away. It's okay to walk towards it as well. Just follow your instinct, and that's what being a leader is for sure. So I try to, especially with my sons, I tell them that. And already, like I tell your son in essence, like, protect your sister, protect your mom. Like that's what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my dad told me for sure.
What song are you most proud of on the album?
Song I'm most proud of, Emergency with Wyclef. Like just me having Wyclef Jean
That's
on my
crazy.
project. Yeah.
So wait, did you both go into the studio, get the
Nah,
samples?
we sent it back and forth, but was communicating the entire time. Like he and man, big shouts out to
You sampled
Wyclef.
911.
Yeah,
right?
I sampled that. Yeah, I sampled that, and he was like when he sent me stuff back, and just he's a musical genius. Everybody know that.
Yeah.
And when he's sending me stuff, he like give me your input and tell me this, or I change anything up, and I'm like, you don't got to change nothing. Like,
relax.
Yeah, you got it. You got it for real, for real. But yeah, and we talk a lot. Like we talk ever since we connected. Like we talk every other day for real, for real. Like he sent me ideas about future songs and future projects and stuff already, and I really appreciate that for real. So that's probably the song that I'm definitely most proud of because one, I was able to run up on a sample and a song so legendary like that, and people love it for one, and then for him to love it as well and to be a part of it is what I'm super proud of. Yeah,
again, like it's one of those things we don't know what the outcome is going to be, but you did good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Nah, I feel like I delivered for sure.
Oh yeah. Is there a song on the album that you created purely for your own healing? Like you don't even care if anybody loves it as much as you.
Yeah.
Yes, I gave it. It's in the world, but it was specifically for your own healing.
Yeah, and when these are actually great questions you asking, and it just make like a light bulb go off in my head because I did for real. One Chance is definitely one of those songs, and it's like just Seasick produced that. That's my brother, and the thing about it is like I connected with all the producers who kind of got me to where I am today. And I made sure that they was a part of this project because it was so special to me, you know. And One Chance, one of those songs where as soon as I heard it, like it just spoke to me for real. And I was talking about stuff on that song that just like, just me, just like giving it all I got. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I named the song One Chance, you feel what I'm saying? I'm just like the first 2-3 bars where I'm just like, I ain't running from this shit. I ain't tucking my tail. Just like everything that come with this lifestyle and come with life, I'm ready and I'm prepared for it, you know, and I'm not afraid of anything for real. So like that was definitely the song that I did just like because it made me feel good.
That's it. Yeah. It was for you.
Yeah.
What's your mom's favorite song on the album?
My mom, you know what's so crazy? I haven't spoke to her about the project yet, so I'm gonna ask her.
It just came out. Yeah, we'll be. Yeah.
I haven't spoke to her about it yet. I'm gonna ask her for real. I'm gonna call her and ask her have she heard it yet because she definitely listens to it. She listens to the music and she's gonna tell me her favorite song for sure. But I haven't spoke to her yet. That's crazy. You know what's so crazy? I don't know if my mom, because I talked to her. Not yesterday, the day before. I've been so busy. And I talked to Esses yesterday, and he was like, call grandma. Like, I don't know if she told him to tell your dad to call me or I don't know. Like, and he never said that before. He's like, call grandma, call grandma. So I probably need to call my mom as soon as I leave out this interview for sure.
It's a sign. But I love your post that you did for her, you know, paying homage to her in celebration of your album.
Yeah, no, definitely, for sure.
The
like,
picture was so cute
thank
of
you
guys.
Thank you, for sure. Me and my mom really best friends for real. So it's like we talk about any and everything, and I just wanted her to just know I'm super grateful for her and just believing in me because I started so young. I was her baby still when I had to go out and try to conquer the world. You know what I'm saying? And like she believed in me and she made sacrifices when like her pulling me out of school, stuff like that, because it was like my career was skyrocketing. And honestly, going to school in Chicago was very, very dangerous. And for you to be able to have a conversation like that with your mom at 16 years old saying, Ma, I can't go to school because I'm becoming a celebrity and people might try to kill me knowing what school I go to. And for her to like just had the courage and the bravery to pull me out of school. She made these sacrifices so I could be here today. So when I didn't have to go to school, I was being able to go to the studio at 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And really put it into my craft for real.
Yeah, you did something with it.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
she believed that you were. Yeah. It wasn't like you were just saying that.
Yeah, no, I made it happen.
Anything.
And a year later, I told her she ain't had to go to work no more. And she ran with it.
Enjoying the mansion. Yeah. Enjoy it, Mom. That is so beautiful. Is there a piece of advice that she gave you that you hold dear to?
Yeah, she always tell me, every time I got off the phone with my mama, she just be like, keep your head on the swivel, baby. It's a jungle out there. Like, those are exact words. I can hear her saying it right now. It's a jungle out there. I be like, Mom, I'm a lion, man. I'm going to be all right, like, for real, for real. Like, she makes sure she just tell me, like, it's a jungle out there. Like, you know,
She's right,
she know
though.
what I'm up against for real. And it's like,
She
that's
knows.
the best advice that she could give me for real, because like, I'm going to make it back. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Is there someone who, a peer of yours that loves this body of work that surprised you? They made it a point to say, hey,
Yeah.
you're doing it right now.
Meek, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, every time I get any kind of like input, a good input from Meek, like everybody know that's my favorite rapper for real. And it's just like, for him to tell me like that I'm doing it at a high level, he like, man, you got this right now. Like, he makes sure that he tell me all the time. And it's like, I feel like I'm at a point in my career and where I'm reaching my peak, and it's like, I looked up to him this whole time and tried to get to that point because of him, and for him to tell me that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
That's got to be a moment
It's
for
fire.
you.
Yeah, no,
it's
for
nice.
sure. Yeah, no,
Isn't
it's
that like
fire.
just a nice feeling?
Yeah, definitely. And just like being able to like connect with him on a personal level and do as much music as we, you know what I'm saying, do for real. Like just be in the studio having the conversations and him playing shit and me playing, and he like, yeah, you got this shit right now. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Out of everyone that you've worked with, I'm sure everyone's talented, but someone that their skill level you're just completely blown away by. And you're like, wow, they
Yeah.
bring out something different for me as an artist.
And I say that I say this. I said it before. Long Live Juice, of course. Like me, just like watching Juice record, and just like he's like a one-on-one talent, like for real, for real.
What do you mean by that? Like as someone who doesn't know how recording process even works?
He's somebody that it comes to him so naturally. The cadences, the wordplay, the lyricism, because Juice was one of those melodic artists that actually knew how to rap, where he could say something bar for bar that's hard. Like, you know, a lot of people could just make a melody, sing, and it sound good, and you gravitate to it. But he was actually talking shit throughout the entire song, and it comes so natural. Like I've seen him make songs in 3 minutes.
Oh my.
Scrap that song, make another song to the same beat in 3 more minutes. Scrap that song, make another song to the same beat in 3 more minutes. So over the course of 9 minutes, 12, 15 minutes tops, he then made 3 different songs to one beat, and go and play those 3 songs, and then he'd tell us or the engineer to either pick it, or he might have his favorite out of that 3, and that's the song that he run with, and that's the song he put out. But he might have 2 other songs that was hit records to the same beat that the world had never heard. He the only person I ever seen do that in life. Yeah, for sure.
That's incredible. What do
that's
you do
what I
in
mean
that
by
moment where you're
one-on-one
like,
talent.
okay, let me just wait till like
Yeah,
what do you
like
do?
I used to get mad at him sometimes. Like, why are you scrapping that? Like, you should keep that. And he going with some whole other shit. But he just like he was like you know how people are, and I believe this too though. Like, I believe that I was like born to do what I'm doing. But just certain people like that God really put their hands on, like, you are gonna do this, and he changed the world with it in so little time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he became somebody who the world didn't know to one of the biggest stars in the world in a year. Like, not just a star, a superstar, one of the biggest stars in the entire world in a year's time. And that's just because he was just destined to be who he was. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even understand his power, to be honest. Like, he didn't understand really how good he was. He knew he was good, and he didn't understand how big he was. He knew he was big, but like from the outside looking in, and somebody that was actually a part of his journey, it was crazy to watch. Like, for real, for real.
That's
like,
incredible.
I didn't used to want to rap with him, to be honest. Like,
because that pressure is so
yeah,
high.
like I ain't even used to want to get on songs with him. He used to make me get on him. Like, yeah, do a verse on this. I used to just want to be in the studio really watching him for real. Like, I didn't used to want to get on songs with him, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh man, but it worked out. Everything worked out. You know, Anderson .Paak to me is also extremely talented.
For
you
sure.
have him on the album.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's
That's
my brother.
someone else that I feel like, man, he's really talented.
No, he that guy for sure. Like, definitely. And it's like he walked the walk though. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like me on the outside looking in and just seeing like how he navigated through his career and the things he did, because me and Anderson, we was on the freshman cover together. Yeah. The Double XL freshman. Yeah, and that was in 2016. So like, just like the heights that he took it to, and just like how he just, it's like he's talented, and he's like his access. It's hard to really get him on a song. It's hard to get next to him for real. You know what I'm saying? But me and him got, of course, a relationship because we came up together. You know,
I love this. This is such a full circle moment for you. You know what I also enjoyed? Like you have, shared mental health and, just talking to the importance about it. But I loved when you launched your initiative. Mm-hmm. And it was Swervin Through Stress. And this happened during the pandemic. Yeah. And did you initially think it was going to take off the way it did? And then you were just...
I didn't. It's like, it just, certain things just like happen where it's like...
It's meant to be.
Yeah, it's like it kind of forced you to take it way more serious than, you know what I'm saying, you would. Because I had just kind of like realized, the importance of, staying on top of your mental health, and the things that I went through in life and what it did to me and the effect that it had on me mentally, you know what I'm saying? And that's what made me launch the initiative, Swervin Through Stress, because when I got diagnosed with PTSD, that's what made me name my album PTSD and kind of like learn more about, why I was feeling the way I was feeling and the trauma that I experienced and why in Chicago I felt like I had to carry a gun and all of those things. And so when I launched it, I was just trying to give like free therapy to like 150 kids. And it's like I sent the link like, all right, sign up. I'm going to provide free therapy for 150 kids. And it was thousands of kids that signed up, and you never really know. Like when you outside, you will see somebody, you never really know what they're going through and what they're thinking about and what they got to face on the way home, what they got to face going home, you know what I'm saying, going to school. And it's tough, especially... It's tough all over the world, but like in Chicago especially, those kids go through a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I was one of those kids where it's like I seen death at such a frequent and high level where it just changed me forever. And it's a lot of people who, on top of that, have seen and experienced death and went through it. And it's a lot of people who just don't have it figured out as to where they want to go in life and what that do to them, where you don't have resources, when you really don't have resources to chase your dreams, and the effect that could have on you mentally. So that was really why I would just wanted to, like, just help my community.
And it turned into a 501c3.
Yeah.
Like I see that, and it's like, again, it's to you being true to yourself and willing to share that.
Yeah, no,
I mean, you could
sure.
have just tucked everything in and not, because there could be a taboo of like, oh, you're being vulnerable. Look, you're successful. Why are you sad?
Yeah, and that's
like,
crazy.
You got money.
That's crazy that people really think like that.
You have a beautiful family.
Yeah.
Look, da-da-da-da. And it's like, you're human.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm grateful for everything I have, but it's... it's a lot of things that I've been through that I still haven't recovered from. You know what I'm saying? Just like even having like survivor's guilt, just like that. Goodness. I was the one that made it out and, my little brother lost his life. You feel what I'm saying? And like stuff like that where it's to a point like, I'm successful. But when I think about my success, it's like I wanted to share that with him as well. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to, man. For sure. No, I appreciate it. I mean, just appreciate your support. But like a lot of people really don't understand that you have to just keep going, and be grateful for the life that you have. Like just waking up, being it, breathing the next day is a blessing, and God doing that, God gives you a chance to make your circumstances better and right your wrongs. Like that's why you wake up next day to be better than you were yesterday. Right your wrongs. And that's what I try to like talk to the youth or anybody who's listening, not just the youth, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, no matter what you're going through, you could do it. You could be successful, and I'm willing to help you be successful. I'm willing to pour my resources into you to help you. You know what I'm saying? Navigate through this thing we call life, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you could speak to your younger self, Lil Herb at 18 years old, what would you say?
I would definitely tell myself, man, just like believe, because I'm not gonna act like I didn't have confidence and think that it was possible, but I didn't think that I could really do it at this level that I'm doing it now. You know what I'm saying? Like I just had a love and a passion for music where it was people around me that believed in me more than me, and people around me that like knew the power that I had and the way that I could change the world and have an effect on the world. And what I mean by like change the world is people who tell me like, bro, if without you, I probably would have gave up, or I probably would have killed myself. And I was going through this, and my mother died, my father died, just listening to your music. My brother died, my best friend died, you know what I'm saying? Listening to your music is what helped me get through college, like stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't understand that I was the person that was going, you know what I'm saying, be able to do that. So I would definitely tell my younger self, man, just believe and stay focused, because it may look like it now, but I didn't really give this my all. Like, I never put 100% into my craft until I became like 23, 24 years old, for real. Like, I was really just doing so much and still being in the streets and stuff like that. Like, if I could talk to my younger self at 18, I would tell myself to just believe and focus on only this. Just do this.
I love it.
I probably wouldn't have went through a lot of the stuff that I went through. Yeah.
And ultimately, how do you want your kids to remember you?
Oh, I want my kids to remember me just being fun, like being a fun dad. Yeah, like that's what I try to be, for sure. Like, just being fun, and the fun that we do have. And I don't care if I'm with my son or my daughter, or like my sons with an S, or my daughter. I don't care if I'm with them for an hour. Like, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that dad, you know, like, I don't care how long I got, I'm going to enjoy my time with my kids, you know. So I want to be remembered as the fun dad, for sure. And I want to be remembered as, you know, the person, the dad who just made sure they didn't want or need for anything.
That's
like,
it.
And I'm definitely, my main focus is being that dad. Like, I don't care if nobody say, like, you supposed to spoil your kids. Like, if you're able to do that, like, I don't believe in the word no, for real. Like, whatever my kids want, I do it. Like, I just make it happen, for real, for real. So that's what I want to be remembered as.
I want you to have a lot of fun. I want you to have fun. Lil Herb is officially out. It's your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoy this. We're all so happy for you, proud of you. You have to come back soon.
No,
We've been
definitely
waiting for this moment.
I know, man.
But
thank you,
this is amazing. I know you're going to be celebrating the album. Say hi to your family and come back soon, please.
I got you. I appreciate you. I'm going to be back. 100%
Yay!
I'm going to be back.